create higher entry barriers for new business people who may wish to start banks, and also to create a small exclusive club of first-tier banks that may not necessarily be responsive to the needs of the rest of the market. And to make matters worse, the core capital is not the money that the banks use for their core business. Banking is based on leveraging of the core capital. It is based on insurance schemes. It is based on deposits. So to assume that the higher the capital base, the safer the bank will be, history does not tell us that. Lehman's Brothers collapsed.
What's your point of order, Honorable Majority Leader?
Chair, just to guide the member that we are in committee, we are not in second reading, but also he's misinforming the House. And he knows that even now, the core capital requirement for banks is standard. The Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 has nothing to do with core capital, and the Honorable Karoli Omondi surely does know that. And it's also true that banks are stratified. That is why the law today allows you to have microfinance banks that are a lower category than the normal commercial banks. But also, my point of order was that he was now debating. We were past debate yesterday when debated.
Yes, the Honorable, yes? Order, Karoli have not finished. Can you proceed, Karoli?
I have not finished. Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. You see, we need to really understand why we are doing these kind of things. If you begin to categorize financial institutions as micro and the rest, you are basically excluding certain segments of society, because that categorization limits the quality and the extension of services that they can offer people. There is nothing wrong having a bank of 1 billion core capital, another one of 20 billion core capital, depending on the business they are doing. There's nothing wrong. But to insist that they all must have a uniform core capital is wrong. And if you remember, the banks that have collapsed in this country, Chase Bank, Imperial Bank, even the big ones, Barings Bank, Lehman Brothers, they did not collapse because they had low core capital. They collapsed because of mismanagement. So this is not what we should be doing if we are talking about financial inclusion. We should allow new people to come up with new banks with low capital and banks that can be responsive to the needs of the market.
Fair enough. You made your point, MP for Kenango.